All right. So golf just got a little more fun, and it wasn't that hard to do.
So they say.
We posted this picture, the Club Fix. I ran across this image, and I was like, man, that's really cool. And it's just a red cup, you know? But
Red Solo Cup.
it does look a little bit like college for you young bucks.
It does.
You remember? Does that bring back flashbacks of your partying days?
From what you remember.
It does bring me flashbacks, but it's not a good flashbacks.
Well, anyway, a lot of people liked it. A lot of people didn't. The people that didn't like it, I don't even know why the hell they didn't, because they said they were colorblind, so I don't know how the hell they saw it. How did you see the red cup if you can't see red? But anyway, what do you guys think of this? I mean, it's a cool little idea, I think, that some clubs are doing different colors. What do you think? I mean, the older guy that hates speakers obviously did not like this. But
Well,
what do you guys think?
I think it's one of those ones where they just put it out there because they think it will be cool. But I guarantee, I think if we test them, just like we did flag stick in, flag stick out, I think there will be different colors will perform differently.
You think people will make more putts if there's like a certain color in the cup?
Within a certain yardage?
Look at Tony.
Tony's saying no, but
Tony's not going to make putts either way. Don't listen to him.
All
I
right.
think it will trigger something in your brain.
I putt really well. It's the strength of my game. Everything else is garbage.
But
So-
it would be interesting, right? So I actually think what would be more interesting is to test golf balls colors to see, because I'm not looking at the cup from 25 feet away necessarily,
Right.
but I am staring at my ball. And we do know that there are certain things about the top of alignment aids on putters and things like that actually do increase or make you a better or worse putter, right? Or golfer of the
Visual
driving or the ball.
acuity.
What's that?
Visual acuity.
Exactly. So what do you think? You think we should test these theory?
No.
No?
Yes, I don't listen to Tony. I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you'll see a difference.
Well, what do you guys think of red cups on your golf course if you saw that?
I think it's badass.
I'm indecisive.
I vote badass. Tony?
I'm not sure
Watch
right
this.
now.
I could give a shit. Whatever color you want.
All right. Well, you let us know in the comment section what you guys and girls think of the red cups. You think that you would like to see it at your course, or just stick to the ones you got now? Next, we have a black Mizuno iron, which was interesting. So Sam posted this picture on Instagram. We had these done from Labworks Golf for anybody that's interested.
They do a great job, by the way. Anything we've had done,
Yeah, they do good work.
as
Have
you
for
can
years.
tell.
It's the most liked photo we have ever posted on Instagram. 11,000 likes. It's pretty impressive for a golf club picture. So why is that, first of all? And why don't you see more golf club companies doing this? You're starting to see them, but it's mostly on a limited edition type thing. So do you think if it's the most liked photo from a golf club company that we've ever posted, you would think that they would sell better, right? And more people are liking them, obviously. So do you think this is going to become more of a standard edition for more companies, or is it going to stay limited edition?
I say limited edition. I mean, as a golfer, you know, I know people that like to play the black irons. I know people that are currently. I know a guy who's playing black AP2s right now, and they're really sexy. But as a golfer, I don't like to look down at a black iron.
You made that point before. Like, what does it do?
I can't. I have not played. Okay, so I had black glide wedges, blacked out from Ping, and I was like, I can't do it. Like, I don't like.
For me, the face shrinks. Like the head looks
It's slimming.
smaller.
Yeah.
I think
black
It's like
is slimming.
Spanx for golf clubs.
I better hit this well, otherwise I'm gonna miss the whole ball.
But do you think that's because you haven't seen a lot of? You just haven't looked down on an iron like that?
I definitely think that's part of it. But the Cobra Forge Tech irons,
Forge Tech, yeah.
I love those. I would play those in an instant.
So that brings me to the next point, and Tony's more of an expert on this than most of us. But so people ask all the time, yeah, that looks awesome, right? But I'm going to hit it 3 times, and it's going to look like crap after 3 shots on the range. And what golfers don't understand, and rightfully so, is the fact that you are right. In the past 5 years, any limited edition iron that was black did not
PVD.
did not last long, and they were made from a material called PVD. Okay, now there are new materials like this one, DBM. And Tony, what is the difference? And
And what do they stand for? Like what does it stand for?
pressurized vaporized deposit. PVD is, I think that. DBM, I can't remember the acronym stands for.
Like diamond black metal or something
Yeah.
like that.
But nevertheless, like, what is the difference in wear? Like, how long before you notice wear on a PVD iron, and how long before you notice wear on a DBM iron?
Generally, now I want to say, like, with the last round of black irons, both Callaway and Titleist have said it's PVD, but it's an improved PVD, more durable PVD. TBD on that PVD. But the DBM stuff, the DBM, which is what Cobra uses, Malpa uses, Ben Hogan uses, that tends to be significantly more durable on the. I think. Don't hold me to this. I believe Ping uses a QPQ on their wedges. Vokey uses a QPQ on their wedges. I believe. I've been playing the black wedges, the black Vokeys, for almost a year, and everything but the face looks absolutely magnificent.
Well, we've got the original Cobras that were black. Remember the blades, the combo set?
Oh yeah, the
And we've had them for years in the facility.
That was DBM as well. Yeah.
They still look brand new.
And you've taken those out to the course a few times and played with them.
Well, y'all hit them in the facility a ton.
Yeah, I mean, I guess wear is wear, but we definitely notice more wear when you get dirt and grass involved.
Yeah,
right?
and
Oh,
the
absolutely.
sands
But there's no wear on those, right? And if you took
Well,
like a PVD iron,
The
you would
big
see
thing
wear.
in the wear too is, like, you're gonna get from that sole contact, right? When you're the sole making contact with the turf, you're gonna get wear. You're gonna get kind of that patina look where it's a little bit glossy. You don't necessarily lose all the color. That's fine. That's to be expected. What you run into with some of the PVDs is that it's so not durable that you see scratching or even kind of chipping and flaking. And
Yeah,
and
if
that's
you slam in your
definitely
bag too hard,
So
then it clinks.
it's not necessarily where the club is hitting the ball or the club is hitting the turf. It's wear from just being in the bag and getting knocked around, where it just looks bad in a way that it shouldn't.
Well, just so golfers know, not all black finish clubs are created equally, right? These are going to last much longer. So you guys tell us what you think. Do you think that this should become a more standard edition from golf companies? More companies should provide this, from a retail standpoint. Should it stop becoming only limited edition? You tell us.
Yeah, and will you pay extra money to have
there you
those
go.
irons?
That's the
To
money
those
question,
have those
right?
irons.
Yes.
Will you pay the extra?
Yeah. So
For
there
most
is
of
an
these
upcharge.
companies, they are not willing to eat the extra cost
Correct.
of the extra process. So, hey, I love the way it looks. As a consumer, would I pay more for it? I mean, maybe it just depends how much, right? But usually what you get is not a case of golf companies trying to break even on the.
Well, the
on
bad
finish,
thing is
but
too,
also
like,
there's an opportunity to make more money because of it. So.
bad thing is I don't want to hit them.
I know.
They look so
Those
good.
those sit in a bag in my office, and I don't even hit them in the simulator.
They're wall hangers, not gamers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to finish up with back to Titleist. So Tony is traveling to Titleist tomorrow.
Yes,
Tony,
sir.
can you tell us a little bit about that trip before we head out of here today, and what's you are expecting from it, and any input that you want from the followers here?
Yeah, so heading out to Titleist tomorrow. I'm driving down to New Bedford / Fairhaven. Itinerary is still a little not set in stone, I guess. It's in flux, but my understanding is we'll have plenty of time to sit down and talk to the R&D guys. We'll do the ball plant tour, and then Thursday morning we'll be over to Manchester Lane for my first ever ball fitting, which should be really interesting and I think hopefully eye-opening, right? An educational opportunity for sure. So if there's anything you guys want to know about Titleist, about ball fitting, golf balls in general, right? Anything that sort of would be covered in that space, hey, let us know, and we'll do our best to get those questions addressed in one form or another.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. We were telling people we're going to Titleist, and we've been there before, but the first thing one of the guys said was, Titleist is really letting you in that building after the Kirkland golf ball test? And I was like, what do you mean? And it's great because they said, man, that's got to be like a 60 minutes documentary, like that whole story, and then they're letting you in and not wanting to kill you, and there's a whole lawsuit now between Titleist and Costco over this golf ball test, and it is pretty amazing. And I think the bigger takeaway for me was that Titleist is willing to let us in, because if you educate people that your product is better, which I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying, kudos to them for letting us in and showing us the difference between the different products. And, we've obviously tested them, but it's definitely a tip of the hat to Titleist for letting us in.
They've remained confident in their product for as long as I can remember.
But
That's very true.
we don't always see every company act like that. So
That's a good
Well,
point.
it's like I said, we've seen some changes in Titleist over the years, and one of the things they've told me is that they're trying to be a more open company, which is something, right? It used to be, hey, we make really good stuff, and you have to take our word for that.
yeah,
Where now it's we believe in what we do, we believe in our process, and we're willing to show it to you end to end. And certainly when I saw it on the club side, for example, just the durability testing they do, not only on their own product, but on anything that gets attached to their own product. So, shaft durability testing, the stuff they do with grips to simulate environmental wear, and the amount of things that get rejected because they don't hold up to those standards. So, what I tell people, at least on the club side, and we'll see what it looks like on the ball side, but on the club side, if there's a shaft or a grip that is out there widely in the marketplace and there's even some demand for, if you don't see it in the Titleist lineup, there's probably a good reason why, and that reason is probably good enough where you might want to look at something else.
hey, that, and remember the grip that they don't put in their lineup, and
Because the paint won't stay in. Just that simple.
I think people would be shocked to hear what grip company that is and why it's like that. But they're quality first, and I respect that. So that's it for No Putts Given. The only thing I can say for you out there is BYOB. Be your own brand. Play what's best for you. And we'll see you next week. All right?